What is going on, guys? It is Dark here, and today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to... I forgot to click on it. I'm so sorry, hold on. Today's tutorial is textile, or the Tileset format. Oh god, this is awful. Alright, so as you can tell, this is the water, and there's a house, and I can walk all over the house. So I'm going to show you guys how to stop this from happening, how to make that kind of like water, how to distribute. This is sand, and obviously sand will come behind me, and obviously you can see my footprints, and how this pond will affect when you walk in it. So we're going to quickly save here. I had to choose today to do this, really. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is click on this little database thing at the very top of your screen. Just let me show you guys. There you go. So at the very top you see this thing called a database, which is over here by my arrow, if you can see it. Hopefully. Gonna click on it and it'll bring up this little database, which is very useful. Obviously you can do a lot of things with this, and yeah. So as you can see, what I personally did was make an outside 2.0, which has got my custom tile set on it. But the best way to figure out what is to go to this page and basically go to the terrain tag and see what number everything is. Because like normal stuff is 0. Sand is free, so let's try and work this out, okay? Okay, so the sea is 7, something is 5, what's that? I think that's sea deep or something, that's 5, so you can dive in it. Sand is free, you got grass, which is 2, so to go against wild Pokemon and stuff, you have to have your custom grass, or the grass itself, as a terrain tag 2, otherwise it won't appear as a... What am I saying? The won't appear as a Pokemon coming up. I don't believe there's anything else. You got the curve bits of the water, which is 6. I can't see any other numbers. You got 4, which is the mountain tops and stuff like that. You've got the terrain tag number 1 for things that you can jump over, which is the angles and whatnot. You should do the ones that you can jump over, but not the other bits by the looks of it. Like the corners, don't do them as number 1. By the looks of it. As I said, you got the rocks is 4. I haven't seen it. So 1 is the jumpy bits, 2 is the grass, 3 is sand, 4 is the rocky bits, 5 is deep sea, 6 is... Let's try and find a 6. What was a 6? Can we even remember what 6 was? Genuinely can't remember what 6 was. Don't think you actually have to care about the terrain tags down here. Alright, try and find a 6, because there's definitely a 6 somewhere. So, gotta try and find out what that is, because I don't want to mess it up. Ah, here you go. 6 is the pond and whatnot. So 6 is basically pond where you cannot find Pokemon and whatnot. So that's kind of cool to figure out. And 7 is the water bits. I don't believe there's an 8. I don't think I've seen an 8 before. So you got like 7 different things, okay? So we're going to go to our outside 2.0, and we're going to make these free. Actually, no, not these. Yeah, there's only 7. Good. Because it goes up to 7 and 0 again. That's how you do it. Get rid of these. I didn't mean to do this, so... There we go. So we've got these as sand. That's sand. What was it going to change? That comes up as sand. I don't know why it's not coming up as... I think it's because it's on the outside. Hold on. Wait there. Let's go to this one. There we go. But this one is free, so now that will pop up as sand. This one was... Oh sheesh, what one was this one? I think... I don't know what it was actually. Apply. I'm going to quickly find out what the pond bit was. It's 6. 6 is the pond. So I'm going to change the pond area as terrain tag 6. It's a bit annoying that you have to do all of them. I don't think you have to do all of them, but I'm going to do them anyway just because. Obviously the rocks and stuff are 4, I think they were. So you can't climb them and whatever. Obviously I'm going to leave those 2 fine. Obviously you have to do the rest of the rocks and stuff, but as an example I'm going to do that one. I think that's about it. So we're going to quickly grab the rocks to show you. Sheesh. This one. Like that. There we go. So if I press play now, oh gosh, sorry about that. If I press play now, obviously the water was already done, I believe, so we're good on that one, good on that front. So this should be popping up as a pond now. Here you go, you can see my reflection in the water. As you can see, it goes all real close. If I quickly close up on it, there we go. You can see my reflection very well on it and stuff like that, so that's really good. And the sand, hopefully... Don't know why the sand isn't popping up as if I'm walking on it though. I'm going to have to fix that. But a terrain tag for the mountain, obviously you can't climb the mountain, which it doesn't let you climb the mountain because it's obviously a mountain. You can't get on it. You can obviously stand on it, but you can't stand on the thing itself. So that's really cool. And the water has obviously got its own terrain tag. It can be used as an auto tile. You can see me like obviously floating now. So that's really cool. So that works. So that's all the terrain tags really are, to be honest. And obviously I wanted to show you how to stop walking all over your houses and stuff. So I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. I swear I've done a tutorial on it before, but because this one's to do with the tiles and all that sort of thing, I will definitely show you how to do that one as well. Let's go back to big screen, if we can. There we go. I'm going to go back to this one, and to stop yourself from walking on your house and whatnot, you can go down to the house, wherever my house is. It's on here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so there's the house. You want to make the passage not acceptable. Like, make it all X's, unless you want to go behind the house. Doesn't matter for now, because obviously that behind the house at the moment is behind the trees, so I'm not going to show you that bit. But if you want to go behind the house, you can make it a priority, but you can make it a passage. You can actually walk on it, which is really cool. We're going to make passages, so you can't walk on any of this. Anything that is an X, you cannot walk on. Anything that's a 0, like an O or whatever, circle, better to describe it, you can walk on it. So you press apply, OK, save, and press play. And we're going to zoom in a minute. There we go. So we're going to walk over. Now we try walking over the house. It does not work. You cannot walk on the house no more. You can walk on the door, which is what I made a 0 or a circle, but you cannot walk on the house no more, which is really cool. But yeah, so that's that tutorial, guys. That's basically very easy. I don't know why the sand isn't registering. I'll just have to quickly check that before I stop this tutorial. I actually want to see what is going wrong. Terrain tag free. So for some reason this isn't working. Terrain tag. We're going to make all of these free because I want to see what happens. I don't know why it's not working. Apply, OK, save, and we're going to press play. Hopefully it'll recognise that it's actually sand now and it'll do the walk of shame. No. Hold on then, I believe it might be something else. I think free is the terrain tag for sand and water together, so let's just try and find sand by itself. It's still popping up as free. Am I wrong in that? Or yeah, it is free. I don't know why it's not walking on it though, as in why it's not got your footprints in it, because I'm pretty sure most of the sand has that. I don't know why it's not doing it, guys, but it should be. I wonder what is causing the problem then, because it seems very odd to me. I think snow is one as well. I don't know what the snow number is yet, but obviously you can look it up, all the kind of numbers for each terrain and stuff like that, but obviously you have most of them up here anyway. I don't know why... God, that was loud. I don't know why the terrain isn't working properly. Sorry, I didn't really show you guys what I was doing there, but I was just changing the terrain bit to free and stuff like that, so... I can't really see footsteps. I don't understand why it's not recognising it. I know the water works and everything, that's actually really good. But yeah, can't really get the sand to work. So I'll have to look into that a little bit more and I'll try and show you on like the other tutorial of how to fix that. That is very odd to me, but yeah. Anyway guys, I hope the terrain tag thing helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Next tutorial will be... hold on. Next tutorial, light effects. So it'll be a really quick tutorial, I reckon, because I'm just going to show you how to turn on this light in the daytime and nighttime and whatnot. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!